All right, ladies and jellyfish, welcome back to another video with Jimbo VR. And today, of course, we've got the good homie Whisper DCS,
As always,
as always.
how's it going, everyone?
Today, we're not doing just a regular mission. Today, we're doing an entire map that Whisper has designed. So, we're going to be showcasing his dynamic campaign mission that we've been working on because we've always struggled to find realistic missions in servers, but gone are those days with this. So we're going to give it our
Yeah,
first initial test.
so basically I've been working on this a little bit. It's still, I'll just show what the map looks like at the moment. It's still very much a work in progress. Um, but it's kind of a combination. There's some training areas and there's also, some more dynamic stuff. Eventually I'm going to add like CTLD and the ability for us to take airfields and things. And a lot more stuff and just gradually, add more detail to it over time. But it's super bare bones at the moment. So yeah, but
We're
it'll
just giving
be
it a
more
test. We're giving it
it's
a test run.
yeah, there's a few things with it I want to test, and we kind of press for time a little bit tonight, so this might be a bit of a shorter stream, but still get some stuff done.
Yes, and don't think that we forgot about the Saber stream. That is just something that we'll definitely be doing either later this week or this weekend. Saturday for sure. If not before then. But join the Discord that's pinned in the description, and we'll make a post before we do that stream so you'll know. In case you're specifically interested in checking out the Saber stream. Which is exactly what all of the viewers voted on.
Well, you mean you and Gas, and then one other person.
Yeah, they threw it.
Next time, I'm not gonna vote because that was the first poll I've ever voted on.
I won't vote.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you vote, then I'm just gonna not count your vote.
That's fair. That's actually understandable. All right. Everything's looking good so far. I'm getting my right engine started up now.
Got both my engines up now. So this. I think we should go to. I don't have waypoints, so I always forget to do that. That there's a thing where you can just add waypoints. So we're gonna go to the southeast first, I think, and then you're gonna do SEAD, and then I can give you more tasking afterwards if you kill that SAM.
Okay. Don't we need a cage button too?
Oh, you setting up controls?
Alright, looks like we got cage already set. Perfect. It seems like we're good to go. I should be ready to taxi here in just about 30 more seconds. What about you?
Yeah, I'm waiting on my alignment.
Alright. Alright guys who are just tuning in, thank you so much for hopping into Whip. Definitely join the Discord that we got in the description. And then you too can vote on some of the next missions that we do. That is if Gas and I don't completely throw the vote again.
Gas is allowed to vote because he doesn't usually take part in it. I voted for a safe option that nobody was going to vote for.
Yeah, that's understandable. Oh my gosh, NatureNet says, Jimbo! He says, I came in from fishing.
Ooh, fishing. Catch anything?
So what? Oh yeah, did he catch anything? That's a good question. And usually what type of tackle do you use? That's also important. We would love to know.
By the way, we have easy comms on this server.
Alright, my INS is complete. Looks like I'm ready for taxi.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
936.
Copy.
Hey, would you look at that?
Wheel chocks are now removed.
You ready, partner?
Would you look at that? It's actually.
Oh, dude, are those J-dams that I see?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I should turn them on. Target of opportunity. Use instant.
Okay, I'm close canopy here. And I'll follow.
Well, my frames are not
This
the
is
best
great.
frame rate.
This is
it's
great.
typical of this server.
Oh, mine are fantastic.
I'm at like 80. I mean, it's good, but it's well 70. But there's a lot of units, and the Sinai map is typically doesn't. It's not the most optimized.
Yeah, I guess you are right about that. And that heat blur is really just getting in my face. Hold on, let me open the canopy. Let me get a good whiff of that. Oh, yep, yep. Oh, yep. That's the good stuff. What is that? 2,000 octane?
I don't know.
It's probably pretty high. Got flaps to have.
Press your takeoff trim. And
Oh, let me
reset.
set my takeoff trim standby.
Set it to 12. You just press the button.
Yeah. Did it set? Yeah, it did. Okay. Oh, NatureNet said, hold on, before we line up here. It says, I use almost all live bait, mostly grubs for lures. I actually use minnow lure and the or bluegill lures, which is pretty good. Today he just used a bright green spoon though. He says he means, oops, I meant light green lure with brass spoon. Yeah, that's good. Anything shiny, that's gonna really attract the fish. Especially if it kind of shimmer, like swims back and forth in the water and it shimmers, that'll really get them coming to it.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of fishing, bass fishing.
Bass fishing?
Didn't
really?
usually
Would you go
catch
out
it.
in the waters, or you just do it off the side of the shore?
Just from the shore,
Yeah.
generally.
Gotta hop on the boat sometime. We can go fishing. There's a good spot in the reeds on the lake where it's all the fish go there because that's where they like repopulating.
sheltered.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see the water's really clear. You can see down and just kind of.
What kind of
toss
fish? You
out.
get like peacock bass in Florida, right?
Yeah, we get a pretty good variety of bass and like snapper. And off the shores, you can get like tilapia. You can get groupers out there off the Atlantic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my tight turn here.
I don't know why I can't change the side number here. I gotta figure out how to fix that.
It's true.
It's not a huge deal, but it's
Alright, looks like
Just
we're
kinda
running your
weird.
partner.
alright. So let me actually.
Request takeoff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna just go.
Okay, I'm with you.
Ready with a clear for takeoff. Ready with a clear for takeoff. Ready with a clear for takeoff.
Rotate.
Ready with a clear for takeoff.
2 up. Flaps up.
God, this thing is so easy to take off.
We still need to
compared
practice
to,
that air
like,
show some more too, the one that we were making.
Yeah.
We had a
Alright, I'm
a
gonna
list
come
of
out
the
of burner now.
maneuvers. Alright, gotcha. Didn't you
I'm
write
gonna
down the
come
list
right
of them?
through. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you got the pod, the old targeting pod.
Yep.
Let me see which one though. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let me get closer and see. I can almost guarantee I know. I'm just gonna guess before I even get there.
Yes.
Guess? It's probably the Atfler. Let me get closer.
Oh.
I'm almost there. No way.
It's on center line.
You're right. You can't put the Atfler on there.
I'm sorry. Didn't know where you were.
That's okay.
Alright, I'm gonna... Forgot to set my radar on. FLIR on. EW, we're gonna put that on the HUD, and then set this back to HSI. You seem to be going in the right direction. We're only 30 miles out, so you're gonna want to get your
Okay.
arms ready.
Getting arms on, fencing in. Switching to the harm
Probably want to
display
fire
page.
this. I think it's an SA-3 here or something, so you want to fire a missile at that, and then I'll give you other tasking. You can go to another airbase.
Got it. By the way, NatureNet says I was fishing yesterday, though, and I caught a bullhead cat and a mother-sized chub and 3 trout. It's not bad.
Ooh.
He says reason I used the spoon today, though, because the water was all murky and a big chunk of the creek was my fishing spot. So after a big chunk of creek got in the fishing spot, I see. So it must have been murky water. That's clever to use something shiny so the fish can actually grab it, man. This dude's a good fisherman. He gotta...
There's something shiny or
good
something
stuff.
really dark, because then they see that shadow and they think it's another fish. We'll go for that.
That's true.
Use light-colored lures if you're going to be fishing in clear water.
Alright, where the heck? I'm not seeing anything on the harm page. Let me get to my situational awareness page here.
I'm going to have to get closer,
Oh, okay.
so because
What-
it has to
what,
turn
the
its
SA2?
radar on. I think it's an SA2.
Yeah, I'm seeing an
roughly
SA2.
in this direction.
Are you seeing it in your, like, toward the east from us a little bit?
Yep.
Alright, cool. By the way, make sure you turn on your IFF and everything.
Oh, thank you for
I'm
reminding
getting
me.
spiked. I'm getting spiked. Turn on data link too so I can see you.
Yep. Yeah, I can see the airbase visually.
Okay, I'm in point blank mode.
That's not what that means. It's pullback mode.
Nah, dude, it's point blank. I know what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. And that should be... Magnum.
I just fired 2.
All it says is the pullback. It doesn't give me the, like, the release, the LAR, where it's like the launch release time. It doesn't give me that vertical bar.
Because you're in pullback mode.
Alright, I'm getting spiked. And I've got a missile on me, I'm defending. Defending Angels 10, heading west.
Copy. Let's see if this one gets
I have
destroyed.
2 Magnums out currently.
Oh, I see the plumes from that.
Yeah, the missiles are coming after me, but I'm gonna pull back up. Alright, I think I dodged the missile there. And how do I exit pullback mode?
Change it to a different mode.
I'm in TOO, not in PB. That's weird.
Okay, then you're not.
It said...
I get. You hit
Oh,
something.
I did. Let me check the radar, see if I got the... No, it's still on radar. Maybe I just got a launcher.
Oh, you killed this. You killed the search radar. Not the track radar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still showing up on radar, that's true. On the
Yeah, so go
SA
back
page.
for it.
Alright, I'm
Fire
gonna get
just
somewhere else
fire
that's
one
okay.
because there's only radar, so there's only
Okay.
that. So be conservative. If you can save one and go for another site, that would be great. But try and use.
I tried
try
to
and keep
get
it-
2 things. I thought I locked onto a second thing, but maybe it pitbulled onto the same one.
Yeah, they ended up just going for that search radar.
Oh, yeah, because I locked onto 2 different targets, but it probably went for that same one. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna turn around.
The trick is
heading
keeping the track radar on and tracking you.
That's what I did. I didn't shoot until I had it tracking completely and locked onto me. I'm climbing to my 15,000. I'm turning to the east 090 to approach the SA. I don't have visual on you, but
I'm an Angels 24.
okay. I now have visual on you.
I have a lock on that Like I haven't with my T-pod that track radar, but
Man, if I can just get...
can't really get into it.
Yeah, I know. If I can just get that track radar, you should be able to move in.
I don't know if I can really loft these.
Alright, I'm seeing a couple targets here. There's an SA2. That's the one I'm going for. I'm seeing it show up on the harm page. It's populated now. Alright. I'm pulling up. Got the target locked. It's handed off. I'm within range. And Magnum. Egressing West Angels 18.
Copy.
Visual. I'm at your 10 o'clock low.
10 o'clock low. Alright, I don't know where you are, but I'll take your word for it.
I thought my T-pod would auto lock onto whatever the harm is locking onto. I guess it doesn't do that. Like it does with the Maverick. The Maverick will automatically go to where the T-pod's looking. I guess it's different with harms. That would be pretty convenient.
You have to.
though.
Yeah.
I like the weather that you chose. It's just pretty clear. A couple clouds with the nice cirrus clouds up high.
Yeah, when I took the screenshots, I put a dust storm, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Is it because at this altitude,
Dak.
would you just see complete dust on the ground?
I had it like, so we had still pretty good visibility. You destroyed that track radar, by the way. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Alright, should we move in with your JDAMs now?
That's what I'm gonna do. If you want to go to the south, heading like 200 from where you are, there's an another SA2. You can try and fire a missile at that.
Say heading 200.
Yeah, approximately.
I'm searching on the SA page, but I'm not seeing anything at heading 200. I'm still seeing an SA2.
Well, yeah, you're kind of far. You're
population,
like
though.
you're like
Oh,
70
wait,
miles
now
from
I'm
it.
starting
but
to see it. Now I'm starting to see it. Never mind. Now I'm starting to see something populated on the page. It's an S, so that's probably it.
it's that search radar, whatever that is, flat face.
So there's still an SA2 that's populated on the SA page. Does that mean that there's another radar there? Or is it just
Where
launchers at
if
this
you're
point?
heading south, it's like 70 miles. Then
No, I'm
yeah.
talking about the one that I was attacking, that area.
I watched it get destroyed, so it's not there.
Alright, cool. Just making sure there's no more left. Because it is still on the SA page, so I was just double checking.
Yeah.
Does it
found
get
some
removed
AAA.
from the SA page once all the installations of the SAM have been destroyed?
I don't know. That could be a bug. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly how that page works, so.
That would be nice, though, if they updated it in real time like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Orange Jeep tuned in with a peace sign. NatureNet says, hello, Orange Jeep. That is so nice. Orange Jeep, how's it going today? Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're in the Discord, Orange. You got a pickle? Let's see how it's going. Dude, you can launch that from pretty far away.
Pickle? No, I'm less than 9 miles.
Those things have a pretty nice glide slope.
Yeah, they like to glide.
Which is surprising considering the tininess of their blades. Their fins are so small.
Yeah, well, if they moved around a lot, it would create too much drag.
That's true.
And And I'm at pretty high altitude too, and pretty
What's-
fast. I was at like I'm at 28,000 feet,
Oh, you dropped it from up high then. Yeah, that's why I was doing that long
and I was
glide.
on like 1.8. Yeah.
What can you launch it? You can
Yeah, JDAMs
just-
give you really good range. You get way more range with them than you get with GBUs.
Well,
The
now what
laser
about-
guided bombs.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm thinking with JDAMs, you could probably get about 10 to 12 miles off them, right? From distance.
Oh, easy. That's one
Oh.
shack, 2 shacks.
Excellent work.
Assuming they hit their targets.
What about the Wickmids? Wickmids have a pretty amazing range too, considering their fin length.
Yeah, they get a pretty good range. I mean, their fins pop out too,
Yeah, it's true.
like the GB12s, but
I think they could just get such a better range because
But
it's
they-
heavier and it has way more mass just flying through the sky, so it doesn't lose momentum as much. It's just really heavy.
they spin too.
No way. On
Or
the
they start
descent?
spinning so they can distribute the things. I think they do anyway.
That would be
Pretty
cool
sure
if they
that's-
modeled that in this.
No, it's
luckily they
modeled,
do-
and-
I haven't seen it spin when I drop it. Maybe they've updated that, but they do have the modeled.
It's
little
not immediately, but I
cluster
think it
munitions,
does a
which is
bit.
cool.
I could be wrong, but I thought they did because I thought that was part of how it, or maybe not the wick mids. Maybe it's some of the other cluster munitions so that it distributes it better.
Mhm.
I forget. I could be wrong.
I think it's cool that they got the cluster munitions though, because watching those just all pop into the air and then just yeet straight down to the ground on individual targets, it's insane.
Yeah.
I figured like seeing that weapon employed in real life would probably be the scariest thing.
Yeah, a lot of countries phase them out because of they're unethical. Which
But
is kind
not
of
if they're
ironic
used on
about-
like an airfield where there's not so many people.
Yeah, but the point of the cluster munitions, like you have the ones that are designed to go against armor that have like the 10 little bomblets that come out. But
Mhm.
then the ones that have like 200 bomblets, those are designed as against soft skin vehicles and their anti-personnel weapons. They're designed to go against people. That's the point. So a lot of countries have phased them out. The US has not really. Neither has Russia.
But what would the U.S.
they're
and
the
Russia
two
even
main-
use them for at this point?
Killing
You're not-
people.
So
That's the point
specifically
of
for
them.
infantry, not even for
That's what I
infrastructure.
That's
Yep.
what I just said.
But light vehicles too, though.
Yes,
light
light skin
armor,
vehicles. But the thing is with those is that there tend to be people in them.
Yeah.
They're not useful for going against.
Yeah, they can't
know,
really get
armored
tanks. What
things
about
or-
like BMPs? It's BMP would be too armored.
I
Like a
don't
medium
know
armored vehicle?
actually.
It
They
would
could
probably
do some damage,
it,
but
but
it
might,
depends
it
on
might
the-
not destroy it.
It
Yeah.
depends on the type of submunition.
I'm getting spiked by that search radar to the to heading about 195, the one that you were telling me about. So getting
Yeah.
shot at, and that's a Magnum defending. Angels 25, heading north.
I'm gonna cheat and check and see if there's any. What
Oh,
the hell?
man.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Oh, this is close. Close is this missile.
Well, I'm glad that I cheated and checked the F10 map because
What happened?
this is a MiG.
Okay, I need to get
You're
my
not
radar.
supposed to be here. No, I got it. It's not.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what the fuck did he? That's weird. Okay, so one MiG came over here, wasn't supposed to. I thought I set them to have infinite fuel, maybe I didn't. I may have done something wrong. That's fine, this is a test, so...
Yeah, this is our first time
'cause the
testing
first
this
one-
transmission.
The first one basically just crashed into the ground, so I think he ran out of fuel, and I think that's why it was coming over here, but I thought I set them to have infinite fuel. Maybe I forgot to do it for those. I'll check after this, and I'll make tweaks.
Alright. I'm not seeing anything on radar.
Yeah, I got one that's coming at me kind of far away. 40
Can you give me a
miles, so
bearing?
I got it.
From where it's coming from?
I'm heading 050 right at it. I got it though. You can.
Okay. I'm gonna come and head
Focus
that
on-
direction just to back you.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
already
Winchester on
employed-
underground stuff, by the way. So
Okay. I employed all the rest of my harms, so I got that search
Okay.
radar to the heading to 200.
I destroyed most of the ground stuff that was at this airbase tally. Except there's a couple of there's like 2 more AAA batteries. I basically just killed 4 AAA, and there's a bunch of planes that are on the tarmac. You could, and some other stuff too, but I was focusing on AAA.
Oh man, alright folks, well you've seen it here first. It says what it says. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately end my stream, but I want Orange Jeep, Nature Nut. Let me read all the comments first before I go. Nature Nut says, oh hey, I don't know if you guys have seen my channel post, but I'm looking for a new game that is still nature related. Any ideas? Well, Nature Nut, you know what you should do is go hop on Whisper stream now and go ahead and give your ideas there, because that's exactly what I'm going to do while that hits that charge. And he also said he has to deal with his little brothers in dinner when he'll be back. Alright, cool. Well, in the meantime, folks, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream here, but I'll see you next time. And definitely subscribe to our channels for more. Stay tuned on Whisper Streams.